You and Your Health is brought to you by Doctors Save a Life Foundation. Save a Life Foundation is an NGO with a unique vision of giving total health for all through the power of knowledge. Your health is your strength. Your health is your prosperity. Your health is your life. Give it professional attention. You and Your Health with Dr. Richard Okoye.
Hello, welcome to You and Your Health, a program being sponsored by Doctors Save a Life Foundation, a non-governmental organization with a clear vision of giving total health to the people of Africa through the power of knowledge. It's my pleasure today to discuss something very, very, very crucial and very, very life-saving with respect to our women. It is something that involves all of us because we all have sisters, we all have wives. We have someone dear to us that may be passing through what we're talking about today. So, in today's edition, we're going to talk about the fertility dangers of neglected fibroid as well as excessive menstrual bleeding. Now, in the recent time, you have observed that our women have passed through a lot of horrors in their marital relationship with respect also to fertility, and so many people's lives are being threatened because of this singular subject, fibroid. Regrettably, because of poor professional information available to people, you know what happened? So many people have been living a lot of misconceptions about this subject. So many also have been deceived by a lot of things going on in the society. And today I tell you, I will open your eyes to see certain things regarding this particular poorly understood subject, fibroid, and the implication and complication of this subject if not well attended to in the right time and with the right approach. Are you with me? Now, you could understand with me, there are a lot of misconceptions our people have. You must have heard some people say, I have fibroid. I was told I have fibroid, but the fibroid is not in the womb. If it's not in the womb, where is it? I know you would like to know. That I will show you right now in this particular video. All right. And also you will hear some people say, they say, if I do fibroid operation, I will either die, or if I do fibroid, I won't get pregnant. And so many people will be afraid of taking this thing off at the right time. And eventually, what they feared most eventually happen in their life. Now, let me show you the fertility implication of neglected fibroid. One thing you should understand is that every fibroid, contrary to what you may know, every fibroid is in the womb, except in a very rare one they call ligamentous fibroid. That's not a subject because it's quite rare. Now, listen. Every woman's womb has 3 layers. Now, look at this. Every woman's womb has the inner layer, you call it submucous. You have the muscle layer, you call the intramural, the menstrual. You also have the outer layer, you call the subserous layer. Now, I will tell you something. Fibroid can grow in any of these 3 layers. One that is closer to where the baby is, where the baby stays, that's the inner side, you call it submucous fibroid. And also the one that is at the muscle level, you call it the intramural fibroid. On the one that is on the outer coat of the womb, you call it subserous fibroid. Each of these fibroids can grow. They also have their individual implication. Nevertheless, every fibroid is in the womb. Come on, let me tell you something. If you're a woman and you make a fist this way, this your fist represents the actual size of your womb. All right? And this particular womb, originally as God made it, is behind a particular bone here. If you press somewhere here as a woman, you will meet a particular hard bone. It's called pubic symphysis. The womb is behind this bone, and this bone serves as a protection to the womb. That is to say, under normal circumstance, nobody can access your womb. You know this crazy thing they say, I want to turn your womb, I want to reset your womb. Trash. It has no professional principle backing that. All right? Now, what happened? Most of those people you see with big fibroid extending into the body and all those suju things, listen to me, it is the womb that was very small, fibroid grew into it and begin to stretch it and stretch it and stretch it. Now, what is the implication of fibroid being neglected and allowed to stretch? Is there any fertility implication to that? Now, one, fibroid can cause a woman not to achieve pregnancy by 4 major impacts on the womb. Number one, it can scatter the architecture of the womb, making the womb very, very unconducive for a baby to be there. 2, it could block the fallopian tube. By reason of blocking the fallopian tube, it will not allow the sperm and the egg of the woman to meet. Okay? Another one also, it could cause excessive menstrual bleeding. And by causing excessive menstrual bleeding, it will not allow the womb to get prepared against the ovulation date. And also, there's one other one that is called submucous fibroid that grow where the baby will stay. Let me show you the hysteroscopic picture of that. If you look at this fibroid, it's right inside the womb, and tell me how a baby will be in position to be here. This will not only cause infertility, it will also cause miscarriage, because it will not allow the baby that ought to be here. You say, well, what are you doing? Get out of here. You understand what I mean? So when the fibroid is allowed to grow and scatter the womb, can you have a look at this one? Look at this. This is a one with a very big tummy. And look at what is here. Look at this other one. Look at this other one. These are fibroids that started very little and grew to a point where these women are carrying this thing like a body. Do you know that this very big fibroid some years back was as small as this other one? But this was left, and the whole thing keep on growing. So many of them are depressed. If you see their beauty, they can't be happy. They can't just be happy because there is something they are thinking about. They have done so many things and they don't know how to go about it. And I will tell you what you have to do when it has to do with removing the fibroid and removing it on the right time. If you have watched our last week video on the issue of deception on the treatment of fibroid, I made mention that there is no known drug that could be in position to take fibroid off the womb or mend the womb, but you can only remove it by surgery. And I put up an acid test, and that acid test said, if you are to take anything, go and do pelvic scan. If the pelvic scan measure the size, you go and take all kind of trash you are taking, but go back again to check if the fibroid is there or not. And I pointed out one thing, that today, apart from the open surgery, that there is what is called laparoscopic myomectomy, laparoscopic removal of fibroid, which gives the opportunity of removing the fibroid without cutting the body open. So there is no reason for our women to remain in fear, and by reason of the remaining in fear, neglect the fibroid and the entire womb is destroyed. No. It is time for us to move our women towards safety and issue of stability in their marriage. Some people say, I have known somebody who did the fibroid operation, the woman is not pregnant. No, it is not the surgery that led to the woman not getting pregnant. No, I have seen the reverse. The reason is, when the womb has already been stretched and distorted with so many fibroids, after removing the fibroid, the womb is left with nothing but the pieces of meat. Now, have a look at this. Do you know that all these fibroids came out from one woman's womb? Now, tell me what will be the fate of this particular womb after all these things have gone out of it. Some also, because of delay in marriage, secondary to low sperm count. It may be the problem of the man, and the woman is left over time. Now fibroid will grow. After removing the fibroid, say no pregnancy. They say it's fibroid, but I have removed the fibroid, but no pregnancy. But did you take time to check the man's sperm status? The woman can't get pregnant on her own. So you have to consider the male factor and also consider the issue of at what point was this fibroid removed? Is it at the right time or when the womb has already been finished? Now, with laparoscopy, most of these things, some women will say, maybe, don't go and do the fibroid. Wait when you marry. So what is that? You have fibroid, you say wait when you marry, so that it becomes a problem. You start your marriage with crisis. If it is something that needs to be attended to, attend it early. Now, the advantage of laparoscopy procedure is like I showed you last time. Now, in laparoscopy, you could be in position to take the fibroid off the womb without needing to cut the body open. Now, look at the advantages of this. I will show you. One is this. Apart from not needing to cut the body open, it gives you first and foremost opportunity to be in position to assess the fertility future of this woman. You can check the fallopian tube. Okay, look at this now. This is what is called dye test, to check if the fallopian tube is blocked or not. This is an opportunity you can also take. It will also help to reveal where the fibroid is, like the one that I showed you that is located right inside the womb, and the other ones also are there. And you can also have opportunity, because you see now the closure is done this way. It does not require woman hands going there, so the chances of infection is very, very minimal. You can also have an opportunity in this particular process to know what is this woman's fertility chances. Are there other factors apart from fibroid that may be impending or contributing to this woman's fertility problem? Is there anything like the ovarian cyst there? Is there anything like blood fallopian tubes? Is there anything like addition of this? And also this gives you opportunity whereby you can release some of these additions, and you can also be in position to open up the fallopian tube where it is possible. If you look at it now, you see there is overall minimal blood loss. So the issue of blood transfusion is also not an indication here. In most cases, it can be done without a single blood transfusion. And that becomes an advantage to people that have some religious inclination that they don't want to receive blood. But most importantly is that it has to be removed at the right time. And most importantly, it gives you the next level of this woman's hope, which is getting pregnant, being a mother of children. And that will tell you, after this, is this woman truly able to get natural conception? Or if he's going for IVF and other ICSI, what are the things that can make her be able to succeed in the course of doing the same? The summary of this exercise is that fibroid need to be removed, and to be removed at the right time, be it with open surgery or with laparoscopy surgery. It is very essential that it be given attention. Please, this particular video is something very crucial for our women. Please save our women from all the deception that are suffering in the society. Look out for our previous video on that, and also be in position to share it to as many as you know. You know what happened? When you build a happy woman, you build a happy family, and you also build a happy society. Let us move as a unit to liberate Africa from ignorance through the power of professional knowledge. This program comes to you every Friday. Watch out for it in this particular medium. God bless you, and keep in touch.
Thank you for watching this program. For sponsorship and support, call 0810-000-0851 or 0810-000-0651. WhatsApp on 0803-710-8150, or visit our website at www.savealifemissions.com. You can also stay connected with us through any of these our social media accounts. Join Save a Life partners to build a healthy family and a healthy society.